Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about your memory functions on your camera and how you can use this to switch between settings that you use for different situations. Thank you very much. We're getting really close to 1000 subs on this channel. One of my goals for this year, so this is really nice. Yeah, I've asked you in my latest videos to sign up or subscribe to the channel, and a lot of you have been doing this, so I'm really appreciative of that, and I hope you are going to stay along and continue with this journey and creating this community around my channel and photography and Sony cameras and gear in general. So yeah, just a really big thank you to all of you. And if any of you have any things that you want me to make videos about, please let me know, and I will always consider that, and I've done that in the past as well. So yeah, just let me know in the comment section. So I think that all newer cameras have these memory recall functions that you can use to switch between different settings, and even the Sony a6000 that does not have this memory recall setting here has this function. You just have to use the dial switches here to choose between them. So for instance, if you shoot video, you might sometimes want to shoot in 24 or 25p to capture normal motion, but sometimes you also want to shoot in slow motion in 60p or 120p. And here we know that you have to capture in double the frame rate of what you are shooting at. So if you capture at 24 or 25 frames per second, then you have to double your shutter speed to get a more normal or pleasing look for motion blur. And on the other side, if you are capturing in 60p or 120p, you need to double that as well. And these things will also affect how much light that will go through your camera as well. So you might have to change your ISO or something like that. And since you have to switch between these, you can save these to your camera so they are ready to go if you dial into that setting. And this just makes it really easy for you, so you don't have to go back into the camera and change these settings. I guess you can use these for photo as well. I've never really done that, but if you have a certain setting that you use sometimes, perhaps if you want to capture like motion blur on the street, then you need a really slow shutter speed, then you could dial that in and have that as a quick setting. Or if you use like
1 hour later.
Long exposure photo, you could have that as a quick dial as well. Or yeah, I think you get the point. But I use this mostly for video, but as I say, you can use this for photography as well. Let's jump into the camera and see how easy this is to set up. So here we are with the a6000, and yeah, there is a memory recall function here on the dial. And basically, if I go forth and back, when we get to here, I can pick between the modes that I've set up. And I have set up one for 24p with the shutter speed over 150 and my color profile. And then I have set one up with the slow motion 60p, 125, and with the same color profile here. And these are basically the modes I have. There is potentially a third one. Haven't used that one. But yeah, I could pick this if I wanted to. For instance, if I had like a setup for like a studio where I always use the same kind of lighting, I could make this with the exact same ISO and with the exact same white balance and stuff like that if I wanted to. But yeah, I guess this is just like really basic settings. And I'm pretty sure these are saved to the camera and not to the memory card. I know when you do this on the Sony a7 III, there are two functions that you can save to the camera, and then you have 4 additional options that you can save to the memory card, but these will be deleted if you format the memory card. So yeah, you have to be in mind of that. Anyway, what you do is just basically you go to the mode that you want to set to your save settings. If this was for video, I would go to manual mode because I want to have full customability over my settings. And yeah, I see now this is in Danish, so this might be harder for some to get, but really, basically, you will just put in the stuff you need to be, like adjusting which kind of file format you will be using, what bitrate you will be using, how many frames per second you are going to be using, how you want the focusing to be, and all these kind of things that you can change. And you can also change the color profile. I have this as a custom button, but the color profile will be here, and you can change that so it also remembers this to another time. When you are happy with the settings that you have put in, then you will have to go to memory, which is in tab 7 in the first tab. And this in Danish is called hukommelse, but this is basically what memory is, or where it is. And then you can choose to save it on top of 1, 2, or 3. I will just save it over number 3. So when we go back over here, I will pick number 3. And you can see now my number 3 has been changed. It's not in aperture mode as it was before. Now it's in manual mode. Yeah, and I really didn't change any settings apart from that. So these are probably just the same, but I think you get the idea on how you can do this. So really easy, but saves you a lot of time when you're out shooting. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I really hope you could use this video about memory recall. I have been using this for many years, and I really think it's a really nice way to switch between the modes that you use a lot. So yeah, that's all for now. I will see you around in the next video in the future. Take care, guys. Bye.